As we come to verse 35 of John chapter 1, we transition away from a brief glimpse at the ministry of John the Baptist and back to a focus on the ministry of Jesus. And so in verse 35, it says, "The next day, John was standing with two of his disciples, and he looked at Jesus as he walked by, and he said, 'Behold, the Lamb of God.'" It says the two disciples heard him say this, and so they followed Jesus. I think it's interesting that John the Baptist didn't try to stop his disciples. He just lets them go. And then it says Jesus turned and saw them following him. And so he asked them, "What are you seeking?" I think it's so interesting that Jesus asked them this question, because there were so many reasons and motivations for why people came to Jesus during his earthly ministry. Think about the rich young ruler. He came to ask him a theological question. The woman with the issue of blood who just wanted to touch the hem of his garment. What about the father whose child was demon possessed? Or Jairus, who wanted healing for his daughter? Or the Roman centurion who wanted healing for his servant? What about the blind man that just wanted to receive his sight? Or the leper that said, "Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean"? In each of those cases, Jesus heard the request and met the need, and then sent the people on the way. He told the lepers, "Go show yourself to the priests." He told the woman with the issue of blood, "Go your way, your faith has made you well." He told the lame man, "Take up your mat and walk." But to these disciples, he said, "What are you seeking?" And he waits. And see, the difference between the disciples and all those others was that the disciples weren't coming looking for healing. They weren't coming to try to receive deliverance. They weren't coming to have some theological question answered. The disciples were coming for him. And so they said, "Rabbi, where are you staying?" And so Jesus tells them, "Come and see." I think Jesus would ask us the same question today. What are you seeking? What is it that you're hoping to find in me? Are you coming to me because a preacher told you that I'm going to make you healthy and wealthy and wise? Are you seeking me for my benefits? Or are you seeking me? Do you want to know me? The disciples of John that followed him that day, they wanted to know Jesus because they were in awe of him. They just wanted to be near him. They wanted to stay with him. They wanted to learn from him. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon me and learn from me. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light, and you'll find rest for your souls." Seek Jesus, not his benefits. Seek him.